Hey, my name is Vitessa.
And I'm Mark.
And this is the next episode of RageCandy. We're going to be talking about Season 4 of Korra, Episode 2. We just watched it, and we're going to tell you our reactions.
Korra alone. She's so lonely.
For my 2-minute breakdown of Korra, I've come with my highlights for what went on. First, 3 letters to the Avatar. 1 from Asami. Hey Korra, are you still in your feelings? Everything in my life is going great. I'll write you again soon. Mako. Hey Korra, I'm not very good at dealing with you when you're in your feelings, so I hope you feel better. Bolin. Korra, I'm in my feelings because you're in your feelings, so I need you to get better. Talk to you later. Next, Korra's suffering from PTSD. Alright, I get it. I like it. But she still threatens to bitch slap Tenzin. So I'm feeling on the fence about that. He's finally meditating. All the spirits don't seem to understand that you need silence and alone time to meditate. And the little Shih Tzu puppy was adorable. That's probably the highlight of the episode for me. And yeah, that's my take.
Hi, everyone of Legend of Korra, producers, directors, writers, creators. Got something to say to you. How fucking dare you rip off Quentin Tarantino? I understand that you might be a fan. I understand you're paying homage to Kill Bill. I understand you might be even parody a little bit. But how fucking dare you? What gives you the audacity to sit there and have Katara say, wiggle your big fucking toe? When I saw that was it. I was like, this first 2 minutes and you already pissed me off. Alright, Korra alone, whatever. Bullshit. You have no right to rip off Quentin Tarantino. That's lazy fucking writing. I already deduced from the first episode that the writing, the storytelling is all going to be rushed this season. It's the final season. You're in a hurry to get it out. But how dare you play that card with the fans? And with that said, going back to Korra. Korra, I get you're all in your feelings. That's understandable. But I feel like you're reverting as a character. You're going back to Korra season 1. The asshole me against the world. But instead of me against the world, it's you against yourself. That's, of course, interesting storytelling. But at the same time, I just feel like you're too much. You're too intense. Like, get out your feelings. Like, people are trying to help you. People are always trying to help you and get you out of your feelings. And you just stay in there. It's all about you. Fuck you, Tenzin, I'll water slap you. That was some bullshit. Interesting tidbit. I do understand and feel your love for Asami is real. Yes, your love for Asami is real. And I support that. But you're the Avatar. You need to figure out your problems. Like, the world needs the Avatar, clearly. And that's all I got to say for right now.
Alright. Wiggle the big toe. He's got something to say.
I just feel like it's cheap. I think it's just lazy writing. Like, they're rushing the final season so they can get it out. So they're just going to throw whatever random tidbits in there. They're going to do whatever. I'm a huge Kill Bill fan. So well, not even that. But like, Kill Bill was such a huge movie, such a cult movie. You know, if you watch this and you've seen that movie, you know where that came from. And that was like literally the first thing that popped in my mind. And the only thing I thought about for the rest of the episode.
For me, I was the complete opposite. I didn't think about that at all. I mean, once he said wiggle the big toe, honestly, I kind of wondered if it was that big to Kill Bill. I mean, it's an iconic line, but for me, it seemed logical because my big toe is huge. But, you know, that just seems like a really easy target to focus on moving. So,
I mean, I get that. Yeah, you're being healed in a tank, and a doctor would say move your big toe. I get that, but still, something else. You could have said it in a certain way, or did something else, or whatever. But still, I just feel like it was a kind of a cheap shot.
I really can't call it lazy writing just off of one line. Now, if they had a whole bunch of things, like give me 2 or 3 more things, I'd say yes, they are copying Kill Bill. But for that, I'm not willing to give them flack for it, not yet. But also the Korra's lack of power. Last week, we were talking about how you felt that she is the Avatar and she should be right back in the saddle. It's been 3 years. While for me, I felt like the poison did some damage, so it's fair for her to be struggling right now.
And you know what? I actually agree with you after seeing this episode and understanding it's not necessarily the physical toll the poison took on her, but the mental toll. She's, again, fighting her inner demons. She's fighting herself. She's trying to get back to the Avatar state and understand like what it is that's going on with her. She has a lot of emotional turmoil. But with that said, with how her character is, this is showing a huge sign of weakness from her. Like, she's always this headstrong, gung-ho. Like, even in this episode, when she wasn't at 100%, she was like, Tenzin, let me show you the progress I made. And I got my ass kicked firebending. And then, like, she's struggling with her inner self, and her inner self is beating her ass and dragging her back into the poison. And metal bending that platinum fucking chain. Whatever. Someone put it up in the comments. She's the tautness. No, that's fucking metal bending a platinum chain, which in this series they said is not possible. Well, I'm just saying.
I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sold on it being metal bending either. I think that could have been some quick, slick lassoing. But, you know, it's up in the air. They could easily write it in if they wanted to. So I think there is metal bending, but not in the lassoing, not from her. We'll just have to see where that one goes.
To be continued.
Yeah.
Rant.
But I will say also, Korra being MIA, I felt that was okay, being in line with her trying to recover. She was doing what she needed to do to put herself in a good place, and she finally understood that she couldn't depend on others. And I thought that was a nice change of pace for her. Instead of demanding, you need to help me. I mean, she did do that to Katara, because Katara didn't heal her, and she just raged about it.
Again, that shows to her bitchiness, like, you better do this or else that whole it's my way or whatever. But I get your point. She did need to do this. I just feel like she didn't have to lie about it. She's the Avatar. She's fucking Jesus in this world. Like, if Jesus goes missing, like, you would feel some kind of way. So if the Avatar goes missing, I would at least like to know, okay, you need to find yourself and you go on your own. So that's fine. Just send a letter or something. Let us know that you're okay, that you're still alive. Because the fucking Red Lotus is after you.
Well, she has been sending them letters. That's why that's why.
But she's been sending them letters lying to them.
Well, I I think that she's justified doing it. You know, but overall, I think she's got a lot more improvement because she did threaten the bitch slap Tenzin, but it is what it is. And also, what were you saying about her and Asami?
Oh, the love letters. Notice that she only chose to write Asami, not Bolin, her ex-boyfriend. I mean, Mako, her ex-boyfriend, not Bolin, the comic relief who makes everyone feel better, but her lover, Asami. And she expressed how she only could open up and convey certain things to her because she entrusts and loves her and embraces her so much. And I support it, don't get me wrong, but I think it's lesbianism for kids.
I don't know about that. It's not in that level of Bert and Ernie and SpongeBob and Patrick, not yet. But, you know, it's
getting there. I think the series is going to end with them hugging and kissing after Janora saves the day yet again, from whatever, and Korra just happens to be the Avatar, so she gets all the credit. So, yeah, I think she's going to really sign me.
I won't write it out, but I don't see it. You know, and my overall thoughts, I was satisfied with the episode, even though it was Korra-centric. You know, Korra's getting the crap beat out of her, so...
You hate Korra. You love the episodes you love the first episode because she wasn't in it like
exactly, but surprisingly, I was okay with this because she was getting the crap beat out of her. I mean, she didn't really have anybody boss around except Tenzin, who she disrespected, like, what? But other than that, Korra getting beat up and, you know, looking kind of pitiful, I'm okay with that, so...
I agree. I like the Korra struggling aspect, especially in the beginning of the season, because you didn't get that from 1, 2, or 3, where Korra was really struggling with whatever was going on with her. She's, again, always been this headstrong, stupid bitch making dumb decisions. But she's really struggling, and I feel that plight. I want to, like, okay, I get it, you're warming me up, but you're still this arrogant, now 19-year-old girl who's pissing me off constantly. You should be more sincere and humble to what your situation is going through with the feelings you have, not be an arrogant bitch and threaten to bitch slap your father's spiritual figure and the son of Aang. Like, really? How dare you?
Right.
Mad disrespect. But
Right.
I will say this. I've noticed in the last 2 seasons, they start off on one tangent and then go to complete another one. Now that they find Toph, and I believe, her connecting with Toph in that way, she's going to learn something.
Right.
I'm interested to see where that goes. And I'm also interested to see what the twist is that's going to lead us to the finale. Because, seasons always start out slow and then finish strong.
Right. So, good stuff. Toph came out. I love that. And Korra was in her feelings. We'll see where that goes.
Wiggle your big toe, twinkle toes. Yeah!
Yes. So, we will see you next episode.
On
Thanks.
RageCandy. Gotta do that more. RageCandy.